Good morning and welcome to the What's Up London show. I'm your host, Jennifer Slay. I would like to first recognize and acknowledge the ancestors that came before me, allowing me to be here today. I also acknowledge that London is located on the traditional lands of the Anishinaabe, Haudenosaunee, the Napaewak, and Ottawandaran peoples, and that I am very fortunate to be able to call this land home. So today's show is very much a variety show. We're going to talk nature. We're going to talk about cancer research. We're going to talk about music and about saving animals. It is literally a show for everyone. Our first guest is the Superintendent and Conservation Areas Coordinator for the 3 conservation areas in and around London. You will be amazed at everything that there is to do. Let's meet Damien Schofield. Good morning, Damien, and welcome to the show.
Thanks. How are you today?
I'm well. How are you?
Well, I'm doing pretty good.
Awesome. So you are the superintendent and the conservation areas coordinator. Is that correct?
That's right. Yeah. As the coordinator, I look after the operation of the 3 operational parks we have here in our watershed.
Okay. And where are the 3 parks?
There's Fanshawe is here in London. Wildwood is up just on the edge of St. Mary's, and then Piddock is our 3rd one that's over on just the north side of Woodstock.
Wonderful. And so for people who don't know, what is a conservation area?
Yeah, conservation areas are basically, they're parcels of land. What we do is we're watershed-based, our organization. So within our watershed, we have parcels of land that have been set aside for a certain amount of preservation. The 3 operational parks we have the big reservoirs, which were actually designed and they're operated for flood control purposes. So what they realized when they had these reservoirs created is there was opportunities for recreation to also take place at these locations. And that's how these came about. So it's kind of protective land. It's been set aside for recreational purposes, whether it's day use, camping or whatever. And so that people can enjoy the outdoors and experience nature.
So who would be the ideal person to want to go to the conservation area?
I could say anybody that has an interest in the outdoors and the environment, but I think realistically, the conservation areas are welcoming to anybody, especially I think the one thing we've really learned over COVID, the last 2 years, is that people are just looking for a place where they can just go, it's quiet, a change from their reality. They can experience the outdoors, maybe see some wildlife and, just try to recharge. And I think everybody is looking for that to a degree nowadays, and our conservation areas are the perfect setting for that.
Definitely. So I was reading the list of things that you can do and I was amazed because I didn't know. Can you share with the viewers all of the different things that you can do over at the conservation area?
Oh, sure. All 3 of our parks, I guess there's kind of 2 streams of activities. There's the camping. So we have seasonal campsites, but we also have overnight campsites for let's say the transitional people that maybe only want to come for 1 or 2 nights or maybe a week of holidays or something. And that's kind of ideal right now, especially given perhaps the price of gas and people don't want to travel very far. They come to a place like Fanshawe on the edge of a big city and have a nature experience for the weekend or maybe, a week or something, depending on what their holidays are. And then there's the outdoor day user type stream of activity. And what that would be is people want to come and maybe just want to go for a hike, bike ride, birding, maybe rent a canoe or kayak, or they have their own canoe and kayak, maybe do a little bit of fishing on the reservoir, all those types of activities. There's picnicking, playground equipment in our day use area. So there's lots of different types of things that could appeal to everybody.
Wow, that is amazing. So it truly is like a getaway in your own backyard.
Oh, totally. The one thing, this is my 18th season being based out of Fanshawe here in London. And the one thing I love is how I could be in the big city of London. And then when you kind of cross the dam onto the north side where our campground and day use, you kind of get lost in the wilderness almost. It's amazing.
Nice. Okay. So is there anything new happening this season that hasn't been in previous season?
Sure. I guess, again, with COVID, we were restricted to some of our activities, volumes of people in that the last couple of years. So some of the big things this year, in our campground, we're able to open our pool again this year. For some of our rental programs like canoes and kayaks, we're able to offer more volume of canoes and kayaks on a daily basis that people can rent. A few more campsites have opened up because we haven't had to space people as far apart. And that, so, those are probably some of the big highlights. And I guess our programming for patrons too, as far as stuff like bringing in some groups like the reptile people or the raptor people, our education staff doing some programming. Those are things we're able to ramp more up to like what we would say would have been normal for us. So that's exciting for that.
Wonderful. So if somebody wants to go for the day, do they have to book time, or is there a booking system, or can they just show up?
Nope. If they just want, they can just show up. What we have is for like a day pass, it's $15 for a car, and that's for the day. You know, if there's one person or 5 people can be in that car, and I mean, that from dawn to dusk, they have access. Also, if someone wants to frequently come to our parks, they can get the season's pass for $135. And again, for a whole year from now through until October, that would grant them dawn to dusk access as many times a day as they want to come here. So it's a really good deal.
It is. That's amazing. Well, thank you so much, Damien, for being here and for sharing this information. I'm sure that the parks are going to be flooded this year with people just because, you know, we can be together again.
Exactly. Yeah. And I mean, you know, we were busy during COVID, but I think we'll be busier now that it's a little more relaxed atmosphere too, that people can come out to. So we're excited for that for sure.
Wonderful. Thank you.
Thank you. Have a great day.
This program is brought to you by the following sponsors.
Your happy place. Easy 1013, the perfect music mix.
Smoke alarms expire after 10 years. Check the date and test your smoke alarm today.
I started playing softball when I was 4 years old. I loved it because it was all about having fun with my friends. And it still is.
From little kids to adults to seniors, softball is a sport for everyone. Join us.
Hi, my name is Gerald. I'm a volunteer here at Rogers TV. Really happy with all the great things I've learned doing video productions for Rogers, all the great people I've met, and being part of a great community.
You're watching Rogers TV.
Welcome back. Our next guests came together to help raise funds and awareness for the annual Mother's Day Walk fundraiser with the theme Million Steps to Mother's Day. Let's meet Kurt Collins, the president of Collins Clothiers, and Kimberly Carson, the CEO of the Breast Cancer Society of Canada. Hello, Kimberly and Kurt. How are you?
Doing great, thanks.
Welcome to the show. So the two of you, well, your companies have made interesting, interactive, and very engaging partnership. Can you tell us about it?
Yeah, Kim, do you want to tell them about it, or do you want me to get started?
You go right ahead, Kurt. We're really proud of what all you're doing. So
Yeah, so we've got together. Obviously, the main goal was to raise some money for breast cancer, but really what we came up with is a sock contest. So we had some people submit designs, we had some voting, we had a consumer choice and a judge's choice to make socks, and then we're going to sell them, and we're going to donate 50% of the profits, 50% of the sales back to the Breast Cancer Society.
Nice. And so how have the sales been?
Sales have been great. We're up to 4,500 in sales. Socks have been going well. People are buying them in bulk. So, we're just getting started, but we're very excited about what's to come.
Okay, so Kurt, can you show us the socks?
We can, absolutely. So this is the consumer's choice sock.
Uh-huh.
And this is the judge's choice sock. Actually, I think I got that backwards. This is the consumer choice.
Yeah.
And this one was the judge's choice.
Yeah.
Nice. That is so interesting. And so anybody could make a design and submit.
Yeah, that's exactly it. We had, I'm not sure the exact number of submissions, but there was a ton. And we weeded it down to 20 and then got it down to 2. So it was very exciting.
Wonderful. And so, Kimberly, how do partnerships like this support the research that you do?
Oh my goodness, like these kinds of partnerships are totally invaluable to us. I mean, not only does it help us fund the research that we do patient-focused research. So it actually makes a nice bridge for the community that participates in designing the socks, and the judges, and the online participation for Consumers' Choice Award. But it also brings together, how that helps fund patient-focused research. So it's a really nice partnership where our patients and our breast cancer community is involved, that then get to see exactly how the research gets funded. So one of the things that we also did was the top 10 also received a donation to their local cancer unit, and the top 2 received larger sums of money to their local breast cancer unit. So it was a great way to help fund research right in the community where people were participating, and at the same time really help to promote the whole initiative, with the socks and the breast cancer research. So it's an amazing partnership, and I'm so thrilled that we have this happening. And it's also a longer term partnership where we anticipate that we'll be selling socks for the rest of the year. So
nice. And where can people find the socks?
You can go to our website, it's collinsclothiers.com. We have a banner across the top you can click on. It goes right to the Breast Cancer Society page. You just order them online. We ship them to you, or you can pick up at any of our corporate locations across Ontario.
Amazing. And so there's a Mother's Day walk that's happening, correct? Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Absolutely. So the Mother's Day walk, this was sort of the launch of our Mother's Day walk, working with Collins Clothiers, and it was a great way to, get your socks, get walking kind of promotion, and it worked really well. So yes, the Mother's Day walk is happening right now. It's tracking your steps from May 1st to May 8th, trying to get millions of steps to Mother's Day. And we're hoping people are wearing their socks and taking pictures of their socks. So we have a community that's encouraging everyone to do that at the same time. The Mother's Day walk has been going for 30 years now. And it actually helps, the donations from that actually help fund our lab that's also in London, Ontario. It's our named lab at London Health Sciences Centre. Okay. And that lab is specifically for what do they do at that lab? That's specifically breast cancer research. And it's the lab that we've been funding for 31 years. And we've had some great advances through that lab right in London, Ontario. That is wonderful. Okay, so if Londoners want to help, because London is wonderful for that, what can they do to support this initiative? Buy socks. Buy socks through Colin's website or our website, which is bcsc.ca. And you'll also see it through our social media, through Breast Cancer Society social media. Well, thank you both for being here, and thank you for doing this. And hopefully this is something that will happen annually so that we can have more designers, up and coming designers, participate and do service. Thank you so much. Thank you.
This program is brought to you by the following sponsors.
Huron Flooring offers a vast selection of pre-finished hardwood floors in a variety of colors, textures, widths, and finishes. We also provide resanding and refinishing of your existing flooring and stairs. Visit us at Huron Flooring, 782 York Street in London.
For more information about the vaccine and eligibility, visit healthunit.com. To book an appointment, call the number on your screen or book online at covidvaccinelm.ca.
Launching a canoe from a dock is a simple procedure. The paddle partner should climb aboard by placing one hand on the dock for balance and the other on the outside gunwale of the canoe. Then, you swing the stern of the canoe close to the dock and the stern paddler climbs aboard using the same procedure. Once settled, push away from the dock and paddle away.
Welcome back. SALT, Saving Animals' Lives Together. It's a nonprofit cat and dog rescue that has an intake of approximately 500 cats and up each year. They have a special request of you. Let's meet the president of SALT, Bonnie Smith, and the fundraising coordinator, Catherine Young. Hello, Bonnie. Hello, Catherine. Welcome to the show.
Thank you for having us.
No problem, no problem. So tell us about SALT.
Okay, SALT Rescue started in 2017, near the end of 2017. It stands for Saving Animals' Lives Together. And that was very important for me because no matter what part you play in SALT, we're doing it together. And we rescue cats, mostly cats, but some dogs. And we're in great need of a lot of things to help us continue. We've grown quite a bit. Yeah.
Right. So how many animals did you take in last year?
I'm going to say around probably 500 or more, mostly cats, but a few dogs. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so when people bring in their animals or when you find the animals, what happens? Like, where do they go? Who supports you to take care of them?
So depending on the animal's state at the time it comes in, the other day we had one that was hit by a car, it went right to the vet. And it had to have an amputation, a leg amputation, but he's doing great. And some of them come, they don't need to go to the vet right away if they're baby kittens, because they can't have any vaccines or anything till they get a certain age. We get foster homes, but we are lacking foster homes. We need foster homes.
Okay. All right. So how can Londoners help with regards to fostering?
They can call us 519-719-7133. We provide all the supplies and the vet care. So they just have to provide a safe place.
Okay. Yeah. All right. All right. So you talked about vet bills or vets. And so let's talk about the vet bills.
Yes.
How much does it cost to run this organization just with regards to the veterinarian bills?
Well, to give you a better idea, last year we spent on vet care $230,000.
Ooh, $230,000. That's a lot of money.
That's just vet care, and yeah.
Okay. And so then how do you raise this money?
We do some fundraisers. We do need help though in having a fundraising committee to do more, because we're lacking in having enough people to do the fundraisers. So we need that, but also it's the support from the people that believe in us and want to help us, and basically donations. That's it. We run on donations. Yeah, we run on donations.
We've had a number of raffle draws, which often have been successful, but sometimes the challenge is we have quite a core group of people that support us, but the challenge is getting the word out there, right? So if we can optimize the number of tickets we're selling, of course, we're going to do better at our fundraisers. We have used the Max Sold platform for doing auctions online, and we're hoping to do one of those again coming up the end of the summer, early September. So if people have quality goods, things that you would shop for on an auction that they're willing to donate to us, that's incredibly helpful as well.
Okay. All right. So if people want to foster or if they want to donate, they can contact you through calling or your website?
Yes, our website, or mostly our email too, which is saltrescuelondon@gmail.com. But typically calling, then we touch base right away. I do answer my phone, so I get 50 to 70 calls a day just regarding salt rescue situations.
And with the fostering, do you then facilitate adoptions?
Yes, we use PetSmart for our adoptions now. We're in PetSmart Fanshawe, PetSmart Wellington, and PetSmart Wonderland. And they are amazing. And it helps us to find the homes for even some of the special needs kitties. So we do get them moving. Yeah.
Wonderful. Well, thank you. Thank you both for all the work you do. I'm sure you and your committee are inundated with work. And so Londoners, please contact Catherine and contact Bonnie. Let them know how you can help, whether it is through your wallet or if it is in offering your home to a kitten or a puppy that's in need. Thank you again. Appreciate you both.
Thank you.
Favorite part of volunteering at Rogers has been picking up new tech skills like running cameras or graphics and getting to volunteer with and meet people in a super fun sports-based environment.
Okay, so here we are at the rep room looking at another couple great exercises to be doing with your kids. Today we're going to look at a plank, which is anti-rotation, going to work on your core. So the very first thing, you can see Cashews, he's kind of doing push-ups here, but he's also working on a plank. He's got a nice flat back and his abs are nice and tight, stopping his hips from dropping down. And this is what we know as a high plank. So for the adults, a couple of versions that we use is we use an elbow plank. So Jessica's going to come to her elbows, hold up nice and high, nice flat back, and she's got her pelvis tucked underneath. Now, if we need to make this a little bit more challenging for our more advanced exercisers, you can add a little bit of instability. So what's going to happen is she's going to put her elbows up on the plank and again hold. Now her body's trying to resist all this motion. And the further she pushes her elbows out, the more challenging this exercise is going to become.
Jeff from Chillin' and Grillin' with Jeff. We're back for season 3. We've had the opportunity to see some great backyards and have some great barbecue. Join us, Chillin' and Grillin' with Jeff.
Welcome back. Our next guests are no stranger to the What's Up London show. You might remember Zara, who talked to us about the ISO project. Well, we have her here along with the winner of the contest. Let's watch. Hello, Eleanor, and hello, Zara. Welcome back to the show.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Okay, so this is exciting. I'm all giddy. I don't know about you guys, but I'm giddy because this music project, we've been talking about it for the last few months, and now it's come around full circle. So before we get started, to catch everybody up, Zara, can you tell us what is the ISO Project Incubator?
Yes, the ISO Project is a music video incubator for artists and creatives of color who are based in London, Ontario. It pairs an artist who we have with us. We have our winning artist with us here. And it'll pair an artist with a finished song with a fully funded music video production team. So we're taking artists through the entire music video production process from start to finish, as well as the members of the production team who are going to be paid for their work. They are also going to be learning from each other in a music video production setting. So yeah, it's an incubator all around for the arts and for music.
Amazing. So Eleanor, congratulations.
Oh, thank you so much, Jennifer.
Okay, so what was the process like for you to participate in this contest and then to win?
It was natural insofar as talking about the project, because it's something I've been thinking about for a long time and putting forth ideas that I've been stewing on and ruminating for a long time. So that part was great and fairly intuitive. And it's been humbling to win. If I'm honest, I didn't really think I would win. So I'm thrilled to be here.
And so to participate in this contest, was it that you had to write a song, an original song?
I had to submit a song, like a finished song, and then submit some ideas about what I think the video would look like. So a treatment for the video. Yeah.
Nice. So has recording for the video started?
It has not. I don't think it will until June, if I'm not mistaken. But I'm really excited for that part.
Well, I'm excited to watch it. Like I said, I'm all giddy because it's like to see, we're calling out for people to participate to here's the winner. And it's going to be really interesting to hear or see the video.
Right.
So Zara, tell us more about what ISO does.
So ISO is, again, this is the first year of the project. And not only is ISO a music video incubator, but it's a community incubator, you know, in a very true sense of the word, a creative community incubator. And it's only growing in that regard.
So what are the next steps?
We've got 2 more roles to fill. We've got a director of photography. We've got, you know, people there who are ready to support Eleanor. And then we will bring everybody together to meet one another first. And then the meetings, the planning, pre-production meetings will start. And but when those finish and Eleanor is happy with the treatment and the final treatment, and we know what we're going to do, then we'll start filming. And then, yeah, that will be the process. And you will see the video in October.
Well, you have to be sure to come back in October so that we can be part of the world view of this video, the premiere of the video.
That's right.
Again, Eleanor, congratulations on winning this phenomenal contest. And Zara, thank you for everything that you do in bringing artists together and helping to build this community.
Thank you for highlighting it.
Yes, thank you.
No problem.
And Eleanor, thank you for being you.
Well, that's a wrap. Thank you for joining me today. And please go to the websites and social media platforms of our guests and support their efforts. I look forward to being here again with you next week and ask that you please like, comment, and share this episode with your friends. But before you tune off, please take a listen to the winner of the ISO Projects Contest, Eleanor, with her song, Waste My Time. Be well and take care.
I've been knowing you for a while. You've been the homie for a long time. It took a minute to get into something with you.
Call the Rogers TV viewer response line, email us, or connect with us on social media.
Hi everyone, my name's Ranger M, and I work at Catfish Creek Conservation Authority. I'm the community outreach technician, and that means I do a lot of this, chatting about all things nature and conservation with kids, adults, teachers, everyone. I love to knowledge share, and that's just what I'm going to do with you. So come on, let's go learn with Ranger M.